What's up guys, and welcome back. Today, I'm going to be going through some of the new assets that were recently released out on the library. If you have not seen the announcement, today they finally released all the assets underneath the SYNTY. For most of the assets underneath this category are free, except for a few, as you can see for camp, dungeon pack, mines, and nature basics. These are not fully undone, not if they're going to be or not, but we'll see in the future. But if you haven't seen the thing, we have the pirates, and then we have warfare, and so many more free to use as of today. The devs have finally made it so that anybody can get most of the assets that are here underneath this category. For today, I'm going to be actually doing the adventure pack 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to be reviewing it and see what's actually in it. For now, we won't be able to do the gang or the sci-fi or Viking packs. For some reason, they're not completely set up right, so we can't get into those as of current, because right now there's nothing in it as it says. So we'll see in a later date, and if you guys like this video, and we'll see if we can get into them and see what they're like. So let's put all the assets here on the floor here, and we'll just see how they look and compared to the player and everything else. Okay, so let's get into it. Alright, so first we have the ice, which we got 3 new patches of ice. And then as we head down to the snow piles, we got a large one, small one, and an even bigger one. And we also have some new mounds, some grassy mounds. We got some more geometric looking shaped ones. Just different varieties. We got ones that are like little dimpled in, and we got one that's a little more sporadic, little hill-like ones, a little more square. Now we got like a big boulder. We got a grass one. It's okay. You can scale it up if you want to make a huge landmass or something, but seems like a pretty decent size. Then it also comes in the snow variety, like most of these nature props that we are going to be in this pack. Then let's go out a little further for these mounds. So we got the no snow-capped one, snow-capped, and then we got one that's a little more pointed, and it's snow-capped predecessor. Then one that's a little bit taller, and a little bit of snow-capped. Let's get to this big one, zoom way out. And we got this big old mountain, and this is actually all their preset sizes. So you can bring them up, make them much, much bigger. So this was more of the landmass typed assets. So let's now go down to more of the vegetation. Right, so now we're at more of the vegetation. So let's start with some trees. So with this pack, we have a lot more trees. So let's just see what they are. So we got some of these bigger ones, and some of them have some of the snow related ones on there. Snow covered. So let's move along and just see with all these different varieties of trees. So we can come around the back of them and just see what they are. It's actually quite a few trees. I'm just actually surprised on how many trees they actually put in this pack. But it's all free, so you can try it out for yourself. And I've noticed that some of the trees are very similar, so kind of have to be careful, I guess. Certain way, I guess. They could look really similar. I don't know, so it might be hard trying to identify which one it is. A little tricky, but we got some birch ones. Then we also have some dead trees, some logs, some pine trees. We got some bigger ones and a little smaller ones. These ones are actually different from the ones that we've already had before. Then we got this little dinky little guy. Little pyramid-like shaped one. Some logs. And also some hedges. Little square ones, with some snow on top. Zoom in here. So we got this lily patch right here. Then we got this one. Then we got a little tiny one right here. Then we got another mushroom and a bunch more flowers. So we got blue ones, white ones, some that are not bloomed, some cattails, and some like little ground flowers. Instead of being like a bush or something, they're like wildflowers. Okay, so that's our vegetation. And how about we move to some decorative stuff? Alright, so let's start off this first one with a new well. It's actually a pretty cool looking well. It's all stone, and we got some wood on the roof, and we got a bucket in there, and a little crank. Nice and well. We also got some new barrels. Little stack of barrels, and we got some new wagons. Got an empty wagon, got a wagon carrying some fruits and veggies. I guess it's more just fruits, because apples and everything like that. We got some pumpkin in there, some flour sacks and stuff. Then we got more of a cheese one with a pitchfork and everything like that in it. It's kind of cool. And here's just the wheel, if you want just a wheel. And we got a bridge. Nice looking bridge. We also got a little pouch, little guy right back here, a little tiny thing here, and a campfire. Even though it's not lit or anything, but you can make it look like it's lit or find something. We got a sign. We just point in the direction for the town. And here's those flour sacks and things that were on the cart, and a sack, just a big pile of them. And this is supposed to be a troughed bench. Not sure what this actually is, but it seems useful in certain situations. And we got some clotheslines. So we got an empty one, got some with some cloth on it, some more different cloth. We got some treasure chests, boxes, and we have those lanterns that were on the carts. Half log, another half log, in slightly different way. These are two different things, not flipped around or anything. Two different things. Then we got a pile of logs. It's kind of cool. A little water sack right there in front of us. We got some scrolls, some nice decorative stuff. Create some lore in your town if you wanted. So we got more fence varieties. Got no snow, and a little snow one, and a post. We'll look back more at some atmospheric kind of stuff. Maybe like clouds and other rock variances and stuff. So we got some clouds in this one. So for this pack, they chose to have more opaque geometric clouds. So we got a big one right here, got a little medium one, more round, just a little lumpier, nice big puffy looking one, little one, little puff cloud one. So that's for the clouds. How about we look at some paths? In this pack, there's quite a few paths in here. So let's look at these ones. So we got a round, we got a corner grassy one, corner snow, and we got a crossway with some pebbles in the middle and stuff. We got the snow variant one, of course. We got a straight path one, and we got a little one, these little connector bits. You'll see what these ones are kind of used for. Kind of connect to these right here, make it look a little more smooth transitions in between things. We got a T one, snow. Then we got these kind of bedded in the ground kind of ones, so you can help create more of a different elevation. So you can have one that goes down in the ground a little bit, like a trench, like in the warfare pack. That's in this category also. The SYNTY, whatever it is called. Then we got a straight path one, the snow variant. This kind of crazy curvy one. Kind of cool. Nice rolling hill kind of like thing. Then we got the snow variant one. Then we got tile path block. Or tile paths. So we got a blank one here, one that's a little bit dirt in it, slightly different texture to it. Got a little one that's right here. We got a little spotty one, slightly less spotty, and a little more sandy area. These could be kind of cool in like a city type game or something that you're trying to make, where it's all tile based things. Be kind of cool. How about we go look at some more decorative and some more rock types. Along with having a lot of trees, there's not as many rocks in here, but there is quite a few variances of rocks, and you can find a lot other rocks in different other packs, but this one comes with a lot more rocks. So we got little rocks, more square kind of rocks and stuff. And we got more of a crystally diamond kind of like one. It'd be kind of cool, floating around in the air. And we got some little rocks, which I've actually noticed with a bunch of these assets, like the rocks and the trees and stuff. Some of them are actually very similar looking, as you might be able to tell. It doesn't a little bit flat right on the side, and this one has a little bit more edge to it. And then we have some of these that are like bare, and they have grass, then some snow on top. Some bigger rocks, clusters with some grass and some snow. And then also about this pack, there's pebbles. So we got little tiny pebbles that we can dot everywhere, and stalactites and a stone block. We got some meats, and we got some baskets with some fruits, like apples and oranges in there. We also got some books, which I guess they could be used as cookbooks or something, or just regular old books that are sitting on a bookshelf. So there's that, and we got some cheese, and we got some pans, and then here's all the fruits and stuff. Got gourd, apple, and orange and stuff. Looks like an orange. Maybe not. Then we got some pumpkins, and we got some potions. And then you got your liquor, 2 on the end. Got your wines. We also have some more decorative stuff that you can do around the town, and like that. Let's go look at those. First, let's look at these. So we got some weapons here. So we got a staff with a lantern, regular old staff. You want to just pick up a staff. Granted, these ones actually integrate into like the pickup system and all that, so you can't just like walk around with them. But add to the lore and all that stuff. So we have these. We got some shields, 3 different colors. We got plain, blue, and red. We got some swords, an axe, knife, double-edged battle axe. We got a flintlock pistol. We got a pitchfork, which you can use for hay or actual weapon. And we got a scythe for cutting wheat and everything. And also in this pack, we have buildings, so you can make your little own village. Here we are. First off, we got a bell tower. It's a nice tall bell tower. Kind of cool. Got a big house with little windows around it. Fit a few people in there or something. They got like a blank house, so there's like nothing in it, and one that has stuff on the top. And then we got a door in this one. This thing on the top still. A little area up here. One that don't have it, the door on it. And then that's slightly different, just this one, which I actually believe it's a nice one right here. It's the same as this one over here, just they don't have the thing on the top. So just kind of depends on how you want to do it. And then we got a house with no snow on it, and a house with snow. And then we have a door. Then we got snow canopy kind of thing for these tents, for these little shop areas. So we got some that have everything on the inside, all the fruits and everything that we've seen before, all on one stand. And as you can see, these is the stand tables that were that was before. Didn't quite know what it was, but this is what it's used for, I guess. Then we got some empty ones. We got another one over here with a knife, cheese, a pot. Looks more like a butcher's table area. It's empty over here. I got a potion area, like a spell book, I guess, right there. Right? Some pots, some pans, some barrels. And we got a armorer looking kind of one. Got some staffs and pitchforks and a wheel, apparently. And an empty one, and then without no canopy or anything on top of it. Then we got where we can lay out the leather or whatever that goes on the canopies on the top. Then I missed this one. This one's a snow that goes on top of the buildings. And little rafters, and then more canopy area kind of thing. Then we got some walls. Got this kind of tall wall, and we got this little skinny wall. So that was all of the adventure pack, 1 through 3. There's a lot to discover in this pack, and I think you can make quite a good in-depth town with all the stuff that's in this. Got nice clouds, got some trees, got a lot of decorative stuff, paths, and some mountain ranges you can make. All this decorative stuff, wagons, traveler's town. So, I'm glad to see what you guys make with this when going through and looking at all the newly released games on CREY. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys like this video, and if you guys want me to do any of the rest of the packs, since that they're being new and newly released kind of stuff, hope to hear back from you guys, see what you guys think of this video, and about what we could do for the next packs. Till then, see you in the next video. Bye!